What the heck's the T-Riffic show? It appears to be a thing where the style keeps changing. First you laugh, then you feel, then you sing, then you think.
Wait, all that in one show?
Yes,
That's insane.
exactly.
You're doing a skit, got jokes to spit, so you wing it. That's absurd. You throw a pun, a slapstick run, and rhyme each silly word. Who would watch a guy in socks trip over props for fun? Apparently, everyone, because it's a comedy where laughter writes the melody with goofy gags and pratfall tags and punchlines flying faster than the flags. Silly faces, weird embraces, nothing's quite as freeing as a comedy. But what if the jokes get tired and the crowd's desire turns low? You grab a pen, you sigh again, and turn the lights down slow. Now hearts are breaking softly, the spotlight fades to blue. It's a balladry where words are painted tenderly with whispered chords and soft rewards and feelings floating gently through the chords. One tear, one truth, one soul set free. That's the poetry of balladry. But wait, what's that sound? A beat, a groove, a key change born to move. We got rhythm in our veins, and the crowd begins to sway again. It's a musical, a jam so bright it's beautiful, with riffs that pop and hearts that bop, and everyone claps till the beat won't stop. Snap your fingers, feel that vibe. We're alive inside this musical. And when the music fades away and laughter's had its time, we settle down to stories told in meter, prose, or rhyme. For every giggle, every tear has led to something true. It's a chronicle of dreams that grow ironical, with twists and turns and lessons learned and tales that make your spirit burn. One heart, one mic, one soul to share. It's life retold in chronicle flair. A comedy, a balladry, a musical, a chronicle sincere. From laughs to feels, from beats to tales, the T-Riffic show prevails. Get a dazzling, heartfelt truth and giggle, show it all.
Hello, my T-Riffic friends. Welcome back to the T-Riffic Show. Tonight we are diving headfirst into bubbles, chaos, and outrageous contests. Let's now get this tournament started with, as always, a laugh.
Hello, T-Riffic friends, all of you. Yes, even the ones in the splash zone. I'm about to file a complaint against Air. I've got this inflatable suit on. It's round. It's majestic. Other times it expands without warning and I headbutt myself. You haven't known betrayal until your own outfit uppercuts you. Build a tower of bubbles. Stack them carefully, they said. Avoid trouble. I place the first bubble down like a refined artist. And then, my suit inflates and smacks me directly in the face. I just got assaulted by enthusiasm. A bubble starts rolling away. I chase it. I slip. My arms start windmilling like I'm trying to take off.
Next challenge, the bouncing bubble ball.
They say, just reach and hop. just hop, that ball has trust issues. I reach too far, lose balance, and suddenly I'm airborne. I bounce once, twice, and land face first in foam. I look like a cappuccino with anxiety. Pop! One bubble explodes. Pop! Another one bursts. I'm dodging soap blasts like I'm in an action movie sponsored by Bath Time. I spin. I twirl. At this point, I'm not performing. I'm surviving. Then a bubble rocket launches me sky high. I did not sign up for aviation. I'm screaming motivational nonsense while flying through the air like, bubble here, bubble there. Why is this in my hair? I touch the sky briefly. The sky does not want me. I land. A bubble drops onto my head. It just stays there. I wobble slowly. It spins. It's balanced perfectly. And somehow it looks like a crown. Congratulations, I am now royalty of poor decisions. I try building the tower again. It leans, I lean. We're in a codependent relationship. Final challenge, catch a glowing rainbow sphere. It slips through my hands immediately. Of course it does. I bounce, I tumble, I spin in a full loop I did not rehearse. There's a foam explosion so dramatic it deserves its own soundtrack. And yet, here I stand, soaked, sparkling, crowned in nonsense.
So friends, as you cheer, remember this. In the Bubbleverse, the rules do not exist.
And somehow the bigger the disaster, the bigger the applause.
There is magic in working together, in chaos, competition, and moments where teamwork really shines, and will now capture that message perfectly through the lens of poetry.
Bubbles float, they wobble, they spin. A shimmering world, let the chaos begin. They drift through the air, they shimmer and shine. Each one a moment, a spark so divine. We chase, we leap, we stretch, we glide. Sometimes we tumble when they collide. Pop goes one, a burst of surprise. Another erupts before our eyes. Laughter erupts, it floats, it flies through foam and glitter under open skies. Hands reach, hearts stretch, ideas collide. In every near miss, there's magic inside. Teamwork isn't perfect. It's sticky. It's wild. It slips through your fingers, yet makes you smile. Unplanned collisions, they teach, they inspire. Every pop, every tumble fuels our fire. We build, we fail, we spin, we twirl. Foam and bubbles, a chaotic swirl. One falls, another bursts in mid-flight, yet together we rise, our spirits alight. Hearts intertwine like the bubbles we chase. Ideas ignite in this glorious space. No one wins alone. No victory is lone. We shape the triumph together, stone by stone. So when a bubble drifts too far from your hand, when towers collapse and fall from the stand, remember the joy that emerges in trying, the thrill of the mess, the laughter, the flying. Every pop is a spark, every slip a chance to catch the next bubble in a daring dance. We tumble, we soar, we spin in delight. We embrace the chaos, the glow, the light. When bubbles collide, hearts do too. Minds connect, dreams come through. A single spark can start a fire, a burst, a pop, a soaring desire. So float with me, through foam, through air, through sticky, slippery moments we all share. Together we rise, together we shine. In this Bubbleverse tournament, your heart aligns. Bubbles collide, laughter ignites, chaos becomes our shared delight. Ideas pop and spirits soar. Together, we create much more. So chase the bubbles, tumble, glide. There's no shame in letting go. Let it ride. In foam, in laughter, in every near miss, we discover the joy, the magic, the bliss.
Now, my friends, it is time for the musical heartbeat of the Bubbleverse Tournament, which insinuates sass, confidence, and leaving everyone else in second place.
Hoop. You thought I wanted chocolates and cute nicknames? I did. Until I met him, the man who makes ordinary moments feel extraordinary. Now I don't want just your text. I want his laughter, his focus, his heart that's wide open. You bought her flowers and called her darling. He brought conversations that made her spirit sing. You gave polite compliments under the moon. He gave insight and honesty that made her swoon. You said, take it slow. I said, let's explore. He listens, encourages, and makes life soar. You're the friendly hug with a nice smile. He's the kind that with attention, respect, context. You talked dreams and Comic Sans funny, opens his heart exactly how she wants. You brought soup when she had the flu. He brought patience, care, and insight too. You were kind, you tried, you're sweet and true, but he's the one who makes her feel brand new. You're only second choose, like a pocket knife with a toddler's voice. You gave her playlists and warm baked bread. He gave her memories she hums in bed. You said, "I'll wait," she said, "Let's go." He's the one she trusts, the one she knows. You were gentle, kind, and wonderful, no doubt, but he's the man she'll never live without. You wanted friendship, bracelets, and soft goodbyes. He showed up and her world rearranged brighter than the skies. Don't be mad. You were a love letter. He's a sunrise in motion, a story she'll treasure forever. Good night, and tell your mama she said thanks.
That was only second rate, only second choice, no pun intended. Now for the story of a team who learns that winning is not just about the crown.
The Bubbleverse Tournament was alive with color. Everywhere you looked, bubbles of every size and shape floated through the air, twisting and gleaming in the sunlight. Teams lined up on the arena floor, hearts pounding, eyes bright with anticipation, each one dreaming of reaching the grand golden bubble at the top. One team in particular, a mix of talent, luck, and just enough chaos, started off clumsily. Their rhythm was off, their timing shaky. Bubbles popped unexpectedly, towers toppled with loud crashes, and glitter rained down in sparkling sheets. Orion watched as Sammy spun wildly, Marla dove headfirst into foam explosions, and Leo leapt higher than seemed physically possible. Every mistake seemed bigger than the last, yet the sound of laughter filled the arena, rippling through the air like another kind of magic. "Try again," someone called out, grinning despite the mess. "If it pops, we rebuild. We win this race." An idea suddenly struck. "What if we stack them sideways?" a bubbly child suggested, and the whole team erupted in laughter at the wild concept. But as soon as they tried, a wobbling tower began to rise, glittering arcs catching the sunlight in dazzling cascades. A floating orb of light hovered above, spinning gently, and every small mishap transformed into something spectacular. The team chased drifting bubbles, leapt toward the sky, and ducked under foam explosions, shouting and laughing all the while. One bubble burst just above Leo's head, sending a rainbow of colors cascading across the arena. Collaboration bloomed naturally. Every new idea built on the last, every laugh strengthened their efforts. No one was first, no one was last. Every tumble, every burst of glitter became part of the spectacle. "Try this," Marla shouted. "Add some floating wings!" Sammy flung glitter into the air, leaving sparkling trails, and Leo twirled in delight, catching bubbles mid-flight. The crowd gasped, mesmerized by the energy and creativity unfolding before them. Chaos became rhythm, and mistakes became art. Each misstep, each pop, each glittery explosion was transformed into something beautiful. They built, imagined, soared, and stumbled together, and somehow, against all odds, it worked. By the final round, their bubble sculptures were a marvel. Floating lights, cascading glitter showers, arcs of color twisting toward the sky. They weren't just competing for the golden bubble anymore. They'd discovered the real magic of teamwork. Orion smiled, realizing that victory wasn't about being first. It was about being together. Every pop, every laugh, every glittery fall had brought them closer, forging a connection far more valuable than any prize. Their tower teetered and wobbled, bubbles burst around them, but it didn't matter. Amid the chaos, foam, and dazzling colors, they had found something extraordinary: each other. And so, in the Bubbleverse Tournament, the greatest triumph wasn't the golden bubble. It was the joy of teamwork, the laughter shared, and the moments they created together. Bubbles popped, sparks flew, and the team soared, united, limitless, and infinite.
So remember, my T-Riffic friends, competition is thrilling, chaos is hilarious, and creativity surprises us all. The real magic happens when we collide with others' ideas. So whether you're first, second, or even 10th, Stay bold, bring your wildest ideas to the table, and as always, I emphasize please, stay terrific.